So today, we have fuel pump problems with this GTR right here. Let's get into it. All right, Chris, we're working on some fuel pumps.
Yes. So on the dyno, Seth noticed power was not where it needed to be. First step in fixing that is checking the fuses.
Right.
He saw that secondary fuse pump was blown. Typically that means the pumps themselves are not running in their optimal range. Typically that's caused by clogged filters or just old pumps. This is probably a mixture of both. This filter's got some junk in it. Yeah, I can see there's more coloration in here than this one. Not necessarily saying this sock is bad or clogged, but it's one of the signs we use to help diagnose why the fuse keeps blowing and why the pumps aren't working the way they need to. So today I'm just replacing them.
Is it a pretty simple process?
Yeah, there's a panel we got to pull out of the car to access this, and then a couple hoses connected here we pull off, and this just comes right out of the car. As you saw, it sits in kind of a tank, a little tub, fills these pumps, covers them in fuel to keep them, happy. Okay. And then they just they come out of here. We've got the new ones sitting in the car right now, not installed, they're just in their boxes, but we're going to get these replaced.
Cool, okay.
Something Beachworks has changed in the past couple months is on their fuel pumps. They used to have this logo kind of etched onto the pump itself. Now it's a plastic coating. So plastic does not last well in fuel, no matter what fuel it is. Ethanol does way more damage than straight 93, but this stuff should not be this soft. First, it shouldn't be in the tank at all.
Right.
But that will eventually fall off, get sucked into the filters and then the pumps, and it'll cause a lot of damage.
Because the fuel can't go into the filter because it's clogged by the plastic.
Yeah. It'll fill up all the little holes. If it makes it past the filter, it'll just gum up the pumps themselves. I don't know why I'm pulling it off. This pump is not going back
Safety precaution. Oh, well.
Yeah. More of a demonstration.
New pump?
New pump. On Beachworks.
See those bad boys. So are they the same pump, or are they?
These are upgraded. Then it's got a number on it. No, same pump, just newer.
Gotcha.
That way it's a known good. We can kind of eliminate this as the issue. See, you can clearly see the coating on this. There's a fresh line on there. I'm going to cut this one off as well because we don't want it turning to goo in the tank.
Right.
Replace O-rings.
Right.
In any fuel system, because you never know their actual condition.
That boy right there.
Yeah.
It's not too bad, but still safe to replace. So now you've got the new filter in. Now this just goes right back into the fuel tank.
So I gotta clip this back on, put the pump back in. Don't forget to do that. Car won't ever run. This is what the fuel pumps sit in. There's always going to be junk in the fuel system. This is the last line of defense for the pumps themselves because the filters sit right on top. You're never going to have perfectly clean fuel pumps. Like gas stations are always going to have something in the tanks.
Some sort of sediment.
Yeah, it's always going to be sediment. Something's always deteriorating. Best way to do this is to connect all the lines in the tank first. There's 3 lines. There's because this is a saddlebag tank, there's no way for these pumps to reach fuel on that side. So it uses a Venturi style mechanical pump that uses fluid dynamics and whatnot to bring fuel level over here and balance out the level.
Gotcha.
And that's what these lines are for. They connect up here, they fill this, find all, they get buried. Fuel pumps are done.
So now Seth is going to get it back on the dyno, see what it makes, because he just came in for transmission and retune, right?
Yes.
And then that's when Seth realized.
Yeah, so we just finished upgrading his transmission to a 2.5. And he's getting it retuned, getting a trans tune, and just his old tune looked at and it wasn't acting right. So that's why we did the fuel pumps. Now that that's done, Seth will get it back. We'll get back in the car, run it, and see what it makes.
Cool. Okay, let's go get Seth.
How stoked would you be to have your car immortalized? Like, are you competing or is this an inside trading job right now? Are you Martha Stewart? Are you going to jail? I'm joking. Sorry, if anybody's a Martha Stewart fan. It's diecast.
That would be the most incredible thing to
Well,
see.
guess what? You just won. No, I'm joking. I'm just sorry.
Maybe next year I'll sign up. But
Yeah?
Yeah, it would be absolutely amazing. Hot Wheels were a big part of my childhood. I actually remember building dirt tracks with my papa in New Mexico. We didn't really have the orange, was in the desert, so we were building.
So you threw
little
dirt clods at each other. Still weapons.
Yeah, building roads out of the dirt and that kind of stuff. So very excited to be here.
And Jotech is an iconic builder in the import world, man. I've been banging away since mid 90s, and Jotech has played a major role in that. So that's awesome to see the Jotech name still being repped out there. What kind of times are we looking at, huh? What's it doing the old 1,000 foot, huh?
Well, right now the fastest I've gone is 8.1 in the quarter mile, but we haven't turned it all the way up yet. So I'm still getting used to the car, but hopefully soon I'll be in the 7 seconds. So that's my goal for next time at the track.
Let's go, come on.
Cars, and thank you for taking the time to share your story. It was so awesome, and yeah, I think y'all will enjoy it too.
Seth is pretty much finishing up the tune. It made some pretty decent power, so I guess we'll just, finish it up and send it on its way, and that's pretty much the basics of swapping out fuel pumps. Super easy, super simple, only took a few minutes, so stay tuned for the next super informational video. I think we're going to start doing those a little bit more often, so let me know what you guys think. All right, peace. I'm gonna put the dyno graph right here.